We have Santa Claus, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, and now, synonymous with Christmas, we have Kevin Bacon. Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special released this past weekend on Disney Plus in 2022 and is directed by James Gunn, who is one of the co-executive officers of creative when it comes to DC films, and has also directed such films like Slither, Super, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Brightburn, The Suicide Squad, and the soon-to-be-released Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Plus, he also directed one of my favorite shows of the year in Peacemaker. I mean, that show is just from beginning to end is just magnificent. I could go back and watch that all the time, just like this. I will definitely be going back and watching this holiday special every single Christmas, because this thing, in its simplicity, was so heartfelt and so heartwarming that it just put a smile on my face. And it's funny that this small Marvel Studios special presentation is actually better than a lot of feature-length films and streaming shows on Disney Plus in the entire MCU. And this movie is starring Chris Pratt, Dave Bautista, Karen Gillan, Klementieff, Sean Gunn, Old 97s, the voices of Bradley Cooper, Vin Diesel, and Michael Rooker, and Earth's mightiest hero Kevin Bacon. Peter Quill is feeling really down after losing his girlfriend in Gamora. So the rest of the Guardians are trying to make Quill feel better, and Drax and Mantis have an amazing idea to travel all the way to Earth to get Quill the greatest present he could ask for, and that is the legendary hero of planet Earth himself, Kevin Bacon. So this holiday special follows Mantis and Drax as they roam the streets of Hollywood, California, in searching for this legendary hero, and try to get him back to nowhere in time for Christmas so that Mantis and Drax can give him the greatest present of all time. It's that simple. There is no hidden villain here, there is no hidden agenda. Yes, there is a post-credits scene, but it's really just to play into the holiday special in itself. This is just something very simple, and something very special, and something very emotional. And I love it. First off, I've been saying since the original Guardians of the Galaxy that Drax needs his own solo picture or own solo project, because he is the best character in the entire MCU. Dave Bautista, I'm so happy for him. He comes from the world of professional wrestling, where he wasn't the best and most charismatic person, not the best promo on the mic, but here he kind of plays into that. And over the years, with him getting all these other roles in Hollywood films, especially like films like Blade Runner 2049, where even though his role was very short in the beginning, he was still a great performance in the movie. And he's just been getting better over time, so to see him in this movie just being Drax, I've missed Drax. It's been a long time since I've seen a new Drax thing on my screen, so to see him here, for him to partner up with Mantis, they have great chemistry with each other. This was just wonderful to watch from beginning to end. And also big kudos need to go to Klementieff, who in the Guardians films and then the Avengers films, I feel was just kind of like there on the sidelines. Her character didn't really get those moments to shine, really, because all she has is this telekinetic power where when she touches you, she can control your mind. It's not a very showcasey power when we get into big, grand, epic battle scenes like at the end of Endgame. But here she is the major standout. Drax is always awesome, but here Mantis is the standout in this entire holiday special, because really this is her story and her way of sharing a secret to the whole Guardians family. And it's a beautiful moment. It's a lovely little moment that she has at the end of this special. It brings kind of tears to your eyes about how that is the greatest present that you could ever ask for. If you're not paying attention, it's actually spoiled a little bit in like the first 5 minutes. There's a line in there that just gives away that entire spoiler. But you know, I guess don't pay attention in the first couple of minutes. How about that? Then the ending will be much better for you. As always with these Guardians films, we have an amazing soundtrack. We have awesome performances, Christmas songs that I haven't heard in many, many years. Frickin' Smashing Pumpkins is in here that my wife gladly pointed out because it's her favorite band of all time, so when their Christmas special came on, of course we were just smiling from ear to ear. There are a couple of brand new Christmas songs that I hope become extremely popular because they are awesome. And we also have Yondu showing up in this special, not in live action, but when we're going back to kid version of Peter Quill, when we're doing those flashbacks, it actually turns into a very 70s style cartoon. If you remember the Ralph Bakshi cartoon from 1978 of The Lord of the Rings, and how it was all filmed with real actors going through all the motions and then all the animation was drawn over top of it. That's really the style of animation that we get here, and it was just really cool to see again. You don't see that type of animation, especially from the Disney world. Usually we go with their animation style, but no, this was kind of its own special thing that here on Disney Plus we're seeing again. And again, it put a smile on my face. This entire special just puts a smile on my face. I love that Kevin Bacon is now canon in the MCU, and he's his own little character. He proves to everyone that not all actors are full of shit, which is an important thing, because actors are real important people here in the world. They mean a lot to everything. So for them to see that actors are not really full of shit, well, that's a great thing to learn, you know? I'm a very simple person. It doesn't take much to please me, and this special, even though it's 45 minutes long, it was still just a great time to revisit these characters who we haven't seen in so long. I knew they kind of threw this idea out when they were filming Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It was like, hey, you know, what if we did like a holiday special? Wouldn't that be cool? Kind of like Star Wars, you know how great that went for that franchise? But I think because of the whole debacle with James Gunn being fired by Marvel many years ago and then being rehired because Disney obviously made a mistake and then agreeing to do Guardians 3, but because it was delayed, because he was fired, Guardians 3 is now coming out next year, so they're like, well, we need to do something with the Guardians somewhere in here. So they were like, yeah, let's just do this holiday special. And you know what? It turned out to be fantastic. This is one of the best things the MCU has put out. It's going to be part of my Christmas watch list every single year. I recommend everyone just check this out because it's nothing but just greatness from beginning to end. I'm going to give the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special 4 out of 5 Blu-rays.
I like it a lot.
So guys, if you've seen the holiday special of the Guardians of the Galaxy, what did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across it because of this video, then comment below, let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell. See you the next time I'm releasing next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.